So the next animation we need to trigger is the attack animation we made in the earlier module. This time we'll pay attention for a left click and we'll trigger that attack animation on the axe. Let's start by making a new script. And the first thing we need to add to our script is a reference to the attack clip. So let's add a public variable. Alright, and next let's check if we left click the mouse button. So we'll do that again with the static input class from before. And if there was a left click, what we're going to do is play the animation that we have referenced at the top. And that's it for now. Let's test that out. Let's add the component to our axe, and that's attack animation. And let's drag the reference to our axe swing animation in our attack animation. Now if we hit play, it just starts looping over and over. So we're getting there. It's not exactly what we want, so let's move on to the next step. The next thing we want to do is that once the animation plays through once, we want to stop and we want to go back to our idle animation. So we need to detect if the animation has played all the way through. And to do that, we're going to add an else if. And in here, we're checking if the animation clip dot time. So this is basically the position it's in the animation timeline. If it's greater than the length of the animation. In a sense, we're checking has the progress of the animation finished. And the next step is to crossfade back into our default animation, which is the idle or walk animation. So now inside Unity, if we test it out, if we left click, we do one full swing and a retraction. So now that we know everything's working, let's clean up the script a bit. This line over here is a little bit hard to read, so I'm going to extract this out. Okay, and I ended up with a property that returns our condition. So whether the animation has finished, and I called it is attack finished. So now this looks a lot cleaner.